It's a pleasure having you here. What can you say concerning, of course, sit at home yesterday was something else. There was compliance, and it was alleged that the Biafran Republic government in exile launched some hard military wares. How true is that, and how prepared are the Biafran Republic government in exile?
Anyway, we everything is open to us, and we see it. But it's under the it's legal by United Nations law that they must launch it in entity or the first captain who is Ojuku. And Nigerian government know the law there is and Nigerian government should attack them. The United Nations want to see if Nigerian government can intercept them or not. That's the first. That's the second launching again. After the second launching, then they will not declare Biafra in Finland. That's the law. So it's true. All what they did is true. And it's open. But Nigeria, what Nigeria did is Nigeria off the server, so people will not watch it in Nigeria. So in as much they off the server, no problem about that. But other international diaspora, they understand what is going on. Like a DN2 News, Quest News, everybody understand. OAU, everybody see it. Even West Africa, server is open. So that will happen.
Over 7,000 armored tanks was launched in the eastern region.
The ammo tank that was launched in the Eastern region is more than 500,000 pieces that were launched in the Eastern region by the 5 states. They launched it in 5 states, and the boys were in the whole 5 states, and the machine gun as well. And everything's open. Nigeria knows, not that Nigeria don't know. Nigeria knows, but Nigeria cannot face them because this time around they come out. I said before that rain will soon fall, and the rain is falling now. It's about to fall heavily now on Nigerians. Thank you.
The 5 states, is it just the Biafran territory, or what exactly is happening? What about the rest of other states that is claimed to be part of the 40 United States of Biafra? Why the 5 states?
According to the law of United Nations, the 5 states they must be launched in 5 states in where the first captain of the Biafra, their languages, because Juku is from Igbo land, where they speak Igbo language. And that is why they have to go to Igbo land to launch it, according to the law of United Nations, where the language of Ojukwu himself is the 5 states.
Maybe don't you think why Nigeria could not react or respond to that because they consider that as a child's play, that they are not serious?
Well, Nigeria will think there's a lot of imagination, but the government, the political leaders of Nigeria understand. If it were before, even though something that is not up to that, they will send army everywhere. But army is everywhere. Army really faced them, but army could not prevail. On the Tuesday before the D-Day, army faced them in Ihala, but army could not prevail. Army faced them in Enugu Wednesday. They could not prevail. So what really happened is that they overpower Nigeria army, they overpower Nigeria police. Because what happened is that they should understand that it's the federal government versus federal government. Nigeria police always intimidate civilians. Because during the time of war, Ojukwu never fight civilians, Ojukwu never kill civilians. But Nigeria army always kill civilians, kill children. And these people, Ojukwu always face army. Now this junction now, they've come out to face even children, but not now. They're going to the north for that.
No, it means Simon Ekpa is determined to launch the Biafran restoration comes 2nd of December, but is canvassing and searching for funds. Don't you think that that will incapacitate such move to launch if he's still asking for some at this time?
Issue of found or not found, he must talk about found. But they have some they have some our people in diasporas, which we cannot make sure the name in the video. Only 2 men will sponsor everything, but you have to speak out first. Only 2 men will sponsor everything. They are more than Nigeria. Those 2 men, they are more than Nigeria, and Nigeria don't even know they are Igbos. That some of them are the richest man in the world, but Nigeria don't know they are Igbo. They call them white, but they are Igbos. Their mother is white. Their father is Igbos. So, but Nigeria don't know who they are. But some Nigeria knows that they are Igbos. I don't want to mention name.
Really, wow, that is quite interesting. Well, thank you very much for your wonderful submissions and time being here in CoWave TV.
Yeah, thank you, my dear excellence boy, man. So all those things that you see them, whatever they are doing, we are more than them. The Biafras are more than them. Even though the next launching that will be in November, it will be the whole state of Biafra. Everybody will see it. We see it because they will see it in the air. It's about to happen now. After that rain, another big one will now fall.
Why are the Biafran volunteers so much motivated and with high morale? Is it that they are being paid, of course, well for the service, or what? They are being given some big promises after actualization of Biafra?
The question of it is that we have a lot of 45% of Biafras, or let me say 50% of Biafras, who live in abroad. And all their money is in outside the country. So anything can happen in any country, they will sit on your money. So we want to have a country, in nations, where we will move our money to. So that's all. So that's why we are fighting that we want to go from this zoo, from these animals. But these ones, they are wicked. They hated us and they hated Igbos. So that's all. Whenever they see any alert of anybody from our side, they always be against us. So that's why I want to go, want to be free from them. That's all.
Wow, that is quite interesting. But would there be any meaningful developments just if the Biafrans go, just as we have politicians in Nigeria who are stealing the public funds? Don't you think such will also happen in Biafran land?
What really happened is that just let me use Nigeria for example. When Nigeria have their first freedom, if they give it to those who came to fight for that independence, Nigeria will not be like this. But they didn't give it to them. They give it to those who are working under colonial era, colonial masters. At that time, Tafawa Balewa was one of the government officials under colonial master. So he would do it like colonial master too. So the same way, we too are on our own. People that are fighting for Biafra is not politicians of Igbos, those arm robbers, not those ones. Are two people from outside, and those ones we know them. That's all.
Yeah, from Anambra State, Soludo, Governor Soludo threatened that there will be no seat at home, but eventually he observed the seat at home. Of course, yesterday, day before yesterday, and yesterday. Could it mean that he has changed his mind overnight?
The political leaders of Igbo land are afraid because of they believe that Commissioner of Police be controlled by IG of Police. Director of the of the state is being controlled by the federal director of the SSS. Military in the state is being controlled by the federal chief defense staff or chief of army staff. So in that case, because of that now, all of them are afraid so that the federal government will not order for the arrest of them because they believe they don't have anybody. That's all. They're afraid. That's why they're talking the way they're talking. They're coward people. They're afraid because of what happened in 1967. That's all.
They're afraid of Mazi Simon Ipa.
They're afraid of Nigeria army. Maybe president will not order their commissioners, order the IG, and the IG will order the commissioners to arrest the governors of the state. They can do that. That's all. They're afraid. It's fear.
Wow. Do you see the possibility of Biafra without Mazi Nandekano being released?
Mazin Namdekano on his own fighting is given by giving under the section of United Nations law. Is by giving. That's how they go to they have to come to court. You have to set a trap for Nigeria. Nigeria have to pick him and they go to court. And they spend something like 35 days in the heart of Nigeria, according to the law of United Nations. It's by giving. He's a United Nations lawyer. Now, but Samonekwa own is by taking. Yeah, it's by taking. Under by taking 7 years war against Nigeria. That's all.
Okay. Either by giving or by taking. And Simon Ipa decided to take it and over 50 million Biafrans.
Yeah, Samonekwa decided to take it by force under the law because all the documents, all the certificate be signed, they give it to him. And nothing will stop him. That's all.
Thank you once again for your time.
Yeah, thank you, my dear excellent boy. Hey, man. Whatever that happened, all I know is that Nigeria can never withstand Biafra for now. They did it in 1967, but not now that we have Ezendigbo in 247 nations of the whole world. The whole world, 247 countries. And we have Ezendigbo in each country. You can never win us this time around.
What can they play, the SND? Are they not just mere, of course, chieftaincy titles? Can they pull weight?
Every SND of every country knows the president of that nation, no political leader of that nation. And those SND will use anybody will use whoever in his country to face Nigeria. That's what we are doing. And we must be free. We'll surely be free. That's all.
Thank you once again and congratulations to all Biafrans. Of course, provided humanity is being preserved.